to Orlando Out of Context.
Yeah.
You're always so litty at the beginning of episodes. I enjoy the energy that you bring.
I try to get litty all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, today we are here for the holiday episode.
The holiday episode.
It might be a little bit late, but we've been really busy actually celebrating the holiday.
We have, before the actual celebration with friends and family, mainly family.
So speaking of family, I have today our biggest fan and my sister, who was just here last week celebrating the holiday with me, Jensen. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is her second podcast appearance, not on our show, but she was on another podcast.
Ooh, look at that. All fancy. You know what was so funny? Every time she kept saying your name, Jensen, I thought she was saying your last name. Like, I thought you guys had different last names. But
yeah, everyone thinks that.
Yeah, I thought that was your last name. So I was like, okay.
It's a common last name. So most people usually think it's my last name.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was your last name for sure. But welcome.
Thank you.
So we're going to start. We're just going to do a little catch up because we actually haven't had an episode since Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with just what we've been up to. We hit some spots. We hit some things. We've been checking out some of the new food in Orlando. So many things have been coming that our stomachs don't have time to take it all.
Or the wallets either.
Yeah, or the wallets, to be quite frank.
Some of these places, they're good. Some of them are a little too overpriced. And I was like, you know what? I've been spending too much money for people to come and check them out, listen to our stuff, get some feedback. And I'm like, I can't. I got to take a break. And that bitch is getting fat. I need to start, one of my New Year's goals is to lose some damn weight,
It's really hard to balance out, reviewing all this stuff for you guys and, balancing our diets and our wallets.
Definitely true. You know what? Maybe we should put that out there that people can cash up us some money and stuff and give us suggestions. I am dead ass. People, if you want to send us some money, you definitely can. We
need to make probably a Venmo or something.
We should.
I see other people do it, so I guess
exactly.
No shame, no game, right?
I mean, we're not asking for you to give us a shit ton of money, but like if you have any suggestions that you want, but you're kind of hesitant on trying and you want us to be the guinea pigs, send us a couple of bucks. We'll be your guinea pig. Why not?
Also, my personal training session's about $15. My class is $15 a class too. So
I know, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, let's see. What do we have first on the list? I went to a grand opening of Naked Cupcake out in Lake Nona.
Ooh. A cupcake loves cupcakes.
I love cupcakes. I always have. I love baking cupcakes myself. You see the truck around Orlando. We saw it when we went to the tree lighting. Yeah. We saw them down there.
Naked Cupcake were there.
Their kind of like program is that you get a naked cupcake and you build it exactly like you want it. So you get to choose your icing, your toppings, even they have some that are filled. So they are having a brand new store, their first storefront out in Lake Nona. So I went for the little media night and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked fun.
I met the owner, Sandra. She's amazing. I love her vision for the business. What she wants to do is kind of build community. So the store that she is opening, it's going to be kind of a space where you can host parties, and she has a list of vendors that she's partnering with, like local people, and like the local pizza shop next door. They're going to be if you want to add that to your party package. She has a little like love ladder of like homemade crafts and different things that some of her employees and some local artists make that you can check out in the shop. We're hoping to have Sandra on the podcast soon.
Yeah.
So as soon as things like calm down, I know opening a new business is like stressful and it's a lot, but we can't wait for you guys to hear her story and her vision for her business.
And they also rotate the different flavors. So right now they have some Christmas themed flavors.
So I brought some home for Jonathan because he wasn't able to go because of the time that he got off work. Which one? You had one that was
with
like
the
had alcohol, like Grand Marnier.
Yeah, the
in
Grand
it.
Marnier was really good, and it was like these cranberry infused Grand Marnier.
She
in
said
it.
that it's soaked. The cranberries are soaked.
Yeah,
in the
and it was
alcohol.
good. You can taste it. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get drunk because it's just a cupcake, but it was still very yummy. It was very moist and it was very flavorful, which some cupcakes to me can be very dry and they compensate the dryness with a bunch of like frosting and it's like overly sweet. So, no, this was like a perfect amount of sweetness, a perfect amount of moistness. That's such a weird word,
Ugh.
a moist. But anyways, it was moist. Even though it sounds weird me saying it, I'm gonna continue to say it. Moist, people.
Stop.
It was moist.
Well, you know, I was having a little conversation with Sandra, and she was telling me that cupcakes actually taste better the next day.
Really?
So she said she likes to give the cupcake a day for the flavor to set in. And, you know,
See, I
she
didn't
said
know
if
that.
you eat it straight out of the oven, it tastes much different than if you would let it sit for a day.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of like with the macarons cookies too. When you make them, it's hard to make, but same concept.
I've
when
never
you make
eaten
them,
a macaron in my whole
oh,
life.
it's so good. That's one of my favorite pastries, the French pastry cookies or whatever you want to call them. And you leave them overnight, and the next day it gives it time to absorb the flavors, and it does taste better for sure.
So yeah, if you're out in Lake Nona, check them out. It's really in an area that's up and coming. A ton of things are popping out there. You went next door to the Don Julio's for an event a couple months ago.
That was good. The good Mexican food out there. But yeah, Lake Nona is up and coming. It's like really grown for a lot of like hospitals. So a lot of, you know, people in the healthcare industry are living on that side of town. So they've been really growing and expanding as far as shops and restaurants and things to see and do out there in Lake Nona. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the new things that are going to be developing out there in the next coming years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we also checked out the Neighbors, which is a new little bar, lounge, shopping area.
Yes.
In
Audubon Park on Korean Drive.
Yes.
Oh, so wait, yeah,
Easton Market.
Easton Market.
And this was an awesome space. I love the vibes in here.
It was cute. It felt very homey, like you're really gonna have a drink with your neighbor.
The cocktails were delicious.
Yes.
I was litty like a titty from one drink.
I don't know how
I was like giggling and falling off the bar stool, and my hair barrette fell out onto the floor.
You're a cheap date when it comes to alcohol. You'd be a perfect date for real. It's not my ass.
But you know, they have a happy hour all day on Mondays for $5. They have a list of select happy hour drinks. They have happy hour other times of the week, but the hours were like they're different each day. So, but yeah. Monday all day for sure.
Yeah, Monday the happy hour, and then they also have signature cocktails as well. One of my favorite was actually the let me pull it up here. The Audubon. The Audubon basically has some rum. There's a banana liqueur and a coconut whip. That coconut whip was everything. I think so yummy.
We have some, if you look on our TikTok, we have some videos of that drink being made, and you can see how it looks like a kind of like a creamsicle a little bit.
Yes, it was. It was kind of like a creamsicle, but like a pineapple. No, not pineapple. Banana coconut creamsicle.
I had the Baldwin, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, the Baldwin was pretty good too. That one has gin, winter melon bitters, aloe liquor, and a hint of vanilla. So that
one,
nice.
Man, I was like so buzzed from that little drink. It was so tiny.
Such a lightweight.
But they also have like a portion of the area is for like a little shop, and they have a lot of Orlando businesses in there. Where it would be a great place to do Christmas shopping. They have like pins, stickers, t-shirts, plants from like Secret Society, Swan City, Deli Fresh Threads. I bought this cute little
my God, it's so cute.
Plant from Ouch Plants, and it's a like if you're like an 80s kid and you were like into the troll dolls, what they've done is they've bought like troll dolls and like tore off the hair and then like planted the plant in the head. Them. And then so like the plant looks like the hair.
The only thing I wish that the troll had was his little jewel on the belly.
There's no jewel on the belly, and
you gotta bejewel the belly.
Next time I go to the craft store, I'm gonna buy a jewel, and I'm gonna.
But they are really cute. The little trolls. They actually come in a small size and in a large size. With
I got
different
the big
plants.
boy.
You got the big boy. You got the big boy.
It might have been because I was so buzzed. I was just buying everything. I was like,
yeah, you were. I'm like, girl, what the hell you buying? Like half the
it
store.
was like the more I drank, the more I added to that pile that I was gonna buy.
Jeez.
But I got a few Christmas gifts there. They had really cute stuff.
Yeah, they really did. I was pretty
They
surprised.
had some macrame pieces and
They had some handmade soaps too.
yeah, handmade soaps. What else? They had like beard oils. They had prints. They had a lot of Orlando things.
Yeah, Orlando.
Like manatee stickers, alligator stickers, like a bunch of weird things. So, and then also something I thought was interesting, the bartender gave us a little bit of info on, is they have like a 8-seat chef table experience on certain nights of the week.
I think he said it was Wednesday through Saturday, and it was what a 9-course or 7-course meal?
Oh, I'm not sure. Too many courses.
It was a lot of courses.
It's not our type of thing.
It's a little bit more. Yeah, it would be my type of thing, and maybe as a one-time experience, or maybe to do like a date. It is a more of a little bit higher end. It's by Camille's, right?
Yeah, I think that's
the name of the
sub restaurant.
Yeah, sub restaurant, and it's like a French/Vietnamese type of cuisine food. So if you guys want more information about it, if you're into
that classy shit and you have a nice taste. Refined taste bud.
Yeah, exactly. Check them out on their website and see that you can get a little bit more information about it, because it is kind of new. So they're kind of trying it out, and so far it's been like pretty successful so far. So we should see what happens in the future for sure. Now, some other things we've tried.
This would be honestly one of my favorite chicken sandwiches of all time right now that I have tasted. There's still many more that need to be tasted. But as of right now, at this very minute, it's a chicken.
It's a chicken.
It's holding the number one spot in my heart. And I'm sad because I actually wanted my sister to try this, but we just kind of ran out of time and meals.
Yeah.
She told me about this a bunch of times, so I was there and I really wanted to try it, but we just didn't get to it. But it sounds amazing.
They close early too. They close around 8. So
on the weekends now they're open a little bit later.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The day that we went was
at
the
11.
First day
I think they open till 11 on the weekends.
Oh my God, this chicken sandwich. Pull up our TikTok. You can see it. You can see Jonathan takes a bite out of the sandwich, holds it to the camera, and it's just steaming with goodness.
And I got all the sauce on the side of my mouth like a dirty whore.
It was so good.
It really was. And then the truffle fries were pretty good too.
It's just a little walk-up window. If you're near the Milk House, it's just right across the street.
Yeah.
It's on the corner of Whiskey Lou's.
I was gonna say, for my alcoholics, you got Whiskey Lou's there. You can go to the bar, get a couple of drinks. After you're done drinking,
that would be a good sandwich after you're drinking.
After having a nice buzz, go eat yourself a nice chicken sandwich from Issa Chicken, and it is really, really yummy. I had the buffalo chicken, so I had like a honey buffalo sauce on it, and then I had a coleslaw on it too. It was really good.
Mine just had bacon and the honey butter.
The honey butter and some what was that dust. Sprinkle? Yeah, that dust.
It was some kind of like. They call it. I forget what the other word.
Girl,
was.
that's some lace anthrax dust they put on that mug, because they got you hooked on that shit for real.
That sandwich was so good.
But definitely try it out. It's a really good sandwich.
You know what? It's in some things are part of like the details. So I like to have bacon on a sandwich, but I don't like when it's just like 2 slices and an X, because then every bite doesn't have bacon. Or you take the first bite bacon. And after you take the first bite, the whole piece slides out. And this sandwich had the bacon diced up and sprinkled. So that way I had bacon in each bite.
I like that. And it was crispy, you said.
I don't think it was that messy, no.
No.
That was another thing, that I don't like a chicken sandwich that has a bun that's teeny. Sometimes you get a chicken sandwich and the piece of chicken is huge. And then it's like this teeny little bun.
Yeah.
The bun matched the size of the chicken.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It keeps everything contained.
And it was moist.
Oh yeah. It was moist. That's the last time you get to use that word.
I know, I had to say it.
And then right across the street, like we said, is Milk House. We took a little stop in there. We got some Kelly's ice cream.
It's just another food hall. It's kind of similar to the the hall in the yard. I probably said it wrong.
Say it was similar.
Similar in the same as far as like a food hall concept. The only difference is it's like it's much smaller in scale, so you have less options than the other.
I think it would be maybe a nice cool spot for the morning too, because they have Bagel Bruno and they have Foxtail Coffee. So it would also be a great stop for a morning run. Yeah. But they have food there, Kelly's Ice Cream, if you're looking for that. Another spot in Orlando.
Yeah, Kelly's Ice Cream, they're popping up
She's
everywhere.
Growing. They're coming everywhere.
She is everywhere, like for real. Another cool thing that we did recently was our trainers, Kim and Josh, they got married. They eloped.
They got married
in Hawaii. And after they were gone for 2 weeks, they abandoned us to be on our own, to defend for ourselves. They actually had a wedding reception at House on Lane. And I never knew of this place until recently. It's
a really cute space. It's like sort of a multi-use space. It's a house that's been converted into, the front is like a clothing boutique. The back portion is like an art studio where they hold classes. And then they have a really big backyard space that they use to hold events. I think they do yoga there, and they do other, like they host, you can have bridal showers, different events. And then they also have a Hawaiian shaved ice
truck, a little food truck out there in the back.
Yeah, it's like a little food truck.
So and we gotta also talk to her.
Yeah, we want to maybe see if she wants to come on the podcast too and talk about.
Because it was pretty good at Hawaiian ice cream. And what's really good about her that she told me, and also Kim told me, is that she makes everything all natural, like all of her signature salsas and stuff. It's not anything artificial. It's all natural, basically.
We had I don't know what you had. I chose the Jensen was the flavor that I picked, and that would have been
perfect for you, Jensen.
I sent her a picture of the menu.
Sounds like a good flavor.
It was a delicious flavor.
Yeah, it had guava,
mango, passion fruit, and it's a Hawaiian juice called Pog juice. So I actually want to go back and get some more, because they're open there. If you look up House of Lang, the little Hawaiian truck, it's open for business most days of the week.
Yeah.
Anybody can just go in. So if you're going in to shop or take a class, the Hawaiian ice is there. But the reception was beautiful. There were Hawaiian dancers there. We got to see all our friends from the gym.
And everybody was dressed up.
We all looked so nice.
I didn't recognize a lot of people because I'm always used to seeing everybody in their gym outfits. So it was nice to kind of see them all cleaned up.
And it was nice to have time to socialize.
Yeah.
Because normally we're just getting like beat, like another rep, 10 more pounds, do it again. So we don't really get time to talk that much when we're at the gym. And it was so sweet. We got to see the video. They had a big screen and they put the video of their wedding, and it was basically like a National Geographic
it was beautiful
commercial. It was just gorgeous. Hawaii is breathtaking.
Have y'all been to Hawaii before?
No.
What island did they get engaged on? Or
I think they went to all the islands.
I think they went to a bunch of islands. I don't know exactly, which one they got married.
But they had drone shots. I sent Jensen the video. I was like, you have to watch this.
It was so good. It was so well done.
Jensen loves to travel, so
I've never been to Hawaii, and I've always wanted to go. But after seeing their videos and pictures, I'm like, man.
But they did some hiking, and I'm not about that.
That was gruesome. I'll do it, but I don't think I can do that 8-10 hour hike.
No.
I can maybe do like a 4-hour hike.
Anything that requires me to poop or pee in the woods, it's not going to happen.
Remember they said that they had a papa squat behind a bush?
Not for me.
But yeah, House on Lane is a street behind Mills. Do you remember the name of the street?
No.
Let me look it up real quick. I can let you know though. House on Lane.
But definitely check it out. They have, go online, check out their schedule.
Oh, look at that. It's located on Lane Avenue.
Avenue.
It's one street behind Mills Avenue. So right on the Mills Avenue, so heading towards Wonder Park.
And, anytime you walk in, you can check out the whole property. If they're not having classes or anything, you can still check out the backyard. It would be a great space if you wanted to host a bridal shower or really any kind of event.
Yeah.
I would say there was maybe 50 to 60 people there.
Yeah, it was pretty packed. It was nice to see some of their families that we don't see often and stuff like that. Nice. So it was pretty nice.
So
now, Jensen, you when you were here, you had a nice experience in Disney Spring with the new Cirque du Soleil theme. Could you give me some details? Because I have no idea. I never knew there was a new Cirque du Soleil show out here in Orlando with Disney Springs.
Yeah, so I came and visited Stephanie back in June, and she told me that they were having this show back then,
Mhm.
and it wasn't yet started. So I knew I wanted to see it the next time I came down. So I looked it up online and found out the times and everything. This was my first show for Cirque du Soleil, and it was really a great experience. I really loved the theme. So this year they're doing Cirque de Drawn to Life.
Okay.
So a kind of, as Stephanie put it, avant-garde theme on Disney. So they did some of the basic Disney classics, and then they did some kind of loose interpretations of Disney.
I would say it was
Um,
very like sprinkled. It was like a
yeah,
sprinkle of
it really
Disney.
was.
Okay.
So if you're somebody that is like, I don't like Disney, you would still very much enjoy this show.
All
Yeah.
right.
There was some
Because I did
times
like the
where
old one, so
sometimes you would watch it and it didn't even seem like a Disney show, and
Yeah.
then every once in a while they would throw in
They'll
some
just
Disney
like
stuff.
sprinkle it in here or
to
there.
kind of remind you, bitch, you're here at Disney, so we're gonna remind you, Disney spend
Spend
more
that
money.
money.
So is there a
Yeah.
favorite part of the show that you like really enjoyed through at all, or
Oh, I
Uh,
have a favorite
we
part.
we both loved the man on the spinning dangling
ooh, tell
pole.
me more about a spinning
Ooh.
dangling man, please.
On a pole.
On a pole. Ooh.
So they dropped down what looked like a pencil hanging from a cord, and he basically did pole dancing on this free-flowing pole that would
Ooh.
spin and
But it
swing
was
all
like his
around.
muscles were like every little muscle. You could see every single. You could have done an anatomy and physiology class on this man. He had every muscle.
See, I would just go just to see him.
To me, it was worth the $85.
Yeah,
And he was just so
really
strong.
was.
Like he was holding on to the pencil, but he was basically having his body straight out. So imagine like planking, holding onto a sideways object.
Oh God.
You know, it would be like if you grabbed onto a stop, like a pole, and just put your body long ways. It was crazy.
Jensen, did you say you found him on Instagram and we started stalking him?
Yeah, we was looking at those muscles.
So she should tell us what is his Instagram so people out there can go stalk him and check him out because he was pretty hot.
So I did some digging on Sophie's
A light
Instagram,
digging.
and I found him, and his name is, I think it's Salo Sirmentio. So it's SAULOSARMIEENTO. And he has a whole page on his pole dancing and fitness.
What is his name? His Instagram is what? I'm looking at him right now.
Saulo, so SAULO, and then Sarmento.
I found him.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, he is a pole / coach.
I guess he like travels the world.
He says
doing
if
pole
you
dancing.
so we were looking at his Instagram. It says there he offers private lessons.
Ooh, I can be your private dancer. Would you get a pole dancing class with him?
Yeah,
Slide down his
actually
pole.
wanted to do one for a while now. I don't know if I
Really?
can match his level, but I
I
certainly
wouldn't
would
say
love
what
to
he
try.
does was pole dancing.
Oh, I know, but I mean, you
I
are
would
still
say
kind of working on.
aerial acrobatics.
Yeah, it's aerial acrobatics
Yeah.
on a pole, but he can do some
Yeah.
other
But
stuff
like,
on that pole.
girl,
Look at that.
he is so
Yeah.
yummy.
Yeah, we're here checking
He
him
probably
out.
plays for your team though, so
Yeah, he does look like he's gay, so I wouldn't be mad if he was. But he is a very handsome guy, very well built. So that takes dedication and training, especially when you're doing like a Cirque du Soleil show, probably like consistently. You got to be up to par with your with your physique for that, for sure.
So we actually got the cheapest seats, and they were awesome seats. Honestly, I wouldn't say there was a bad seat in the house.
Honestly, there wasn't. So it was mainly divided into like two sections, like the floor section and then an upper section. And the upper section, I think, was all mostly the 85. I think it went up to like 185 for the closer seats. But because the show is based on like a round stage, there really isn't a bad show, and every seat is a good seat.
Where did you guys sit?
We sat like off to the side and
So
sort of in
y'all
the
went
middle.
up then?
We were sort of in the middle. I mean, there might have been like 15 rows behind us.
Okay.
Yeah, we were.
So
we
you
were
guys
off to
then
the
were
side.
up then. Nice.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks that you guys couldn't take any pictures or video,
Yeah,
because that would have been nice to kind of promote it.
They don't allow any pictures or video once the show starts. I
mean, it
want to make
makes
a TikTok,
sense.
but yeah, it does make sense. I guess they want people to pay for the show. But,
Yeah, that makes sense. Kind
but
of
definitely try it out. I will definitely go see it again. Like, I'm sure my mom will probably want to see it, or maybe some other friends. I would definitely go again because I thought it was so good. I liked it a lot.
How often would you guys say that they introduce new shows down there?
I mean, as long as I've been going to Disney, as long as I have been going to Disney Springs, that's only the second show that's ever been there.
Yeah,
I think Lanuba, which was the show before this one, ran for like 20 plus years.
That's the only downside with these shows. Like, they're great shows, but I feel like they need to switch them out consistent. Kind of like
it's because they want to just suck it, and because there's always new tourists coming here. They know it's money that can be made consistently. It's just like some of these Broadway shows that run and run and run and run. You know, as long as people are buying tickets, they're not going to invest money in the new and making a new show.
But it was good because they had a long run with the Lanuba. I did see the Lanuba one, and it was a nice show. But after watching it twice, it's like, it's the same thing. It's whatever. You don't want to like go and pay all that money. It's same thing with Blue Man Group at Universal. I don't think they're open now after the whole pandemic situation.
I think.
But if they do decide to reopen, it'll be nice to have a new show and revamp it, so that way they can get some of the old customers back, like me. I would definitely go and see it, and I now want to go see the new Cirque du Soleil one as well, and get all the new people as well. So it's always nice to kind of freshen it up a bit,
And this show was actually supposed to start before COVID. They did a few like cast preview shows, and then COVID hit, and then they had to put that show on hold, and now it just has started back up.
Miss Rona messed everything up for everybody, girl. And now that inflation, don't even get me started on that.
So now that we're all caught up, we can get started on the Christmas list that we have.
Yeah, so we've done some Christmas things. If you guys haven't had a chance to check them out, you guys probably still can. We actually went to Lake Eola for the Christmas tree lighting with our Buddy.
We saw Buddy Dyer at the tree lighting. That was the first time we ever saw Buddy
in person.
Yeah,
in person. He looks interesting, unique. Like I never I thought he was taller for some reason, but he's shorter.
Honestly never knew what he looked like. I hear his voice when you're on the little train at the airport where he says, "This is Buddy Dyer.
Yeah,
welcome to Orlando." Like, that's the only ever time. I never even knew what he looked like.
I Googled him. I wasn't expecting him to look like that.
He's just your typical white man.
Yeah. He seems
You're running the mill boss. Like a guy you would see at any company, running a company. Pretty much.
But it was nice. This year they did something a little bit different with the Christmas light. The Christmas tree now has the lights decorated, and it actually goes and moves with the beat of the music.
And there's like patterns on the tree. And
different patterns and light patterns and stuff. And it
matches
the fountain. Yep, it matches the fountain. So that was really nice. They said that every 30 minutes or so, or every hour, I don't remember, they're gonna do a different Christmas light show. So when you go there, you probably won't see it right away because they're doing it every so often. And then right around Lake Eola, they have all of these Christmas ornaments and decorations as well. So it'll be a nice little free event that you can go and just take a nice stroll around Lake Eola, check out the Christmas light.
Nice photo ops.
Definitely great, nice photo ops. Sit down and relax. Maybe bring yourself some snacks to enjoy and walk there. Hot cocoa and stuff. A hot toddy for us adults, Or you can even go and sit at the restaurant now. What is it called? The Relax Grill, right?
Yeah.
And just have some food there and then walk around Lake Eola. So it was something cute, something different. Did you have a chance to go to it? Jensen?
No, we barely had a chance to do much of anything because I had to work every single day. She was here. But we tried. We did something.
Yeah. But that was nice. It was nice to see the lighting of the Christmas tree and seeing the orchestra and the singers as well that they did there at the amphitheater. So it was pretty nice.
We tried to go to Night of a Million Lights, and I know we already talked about this in another episode, but I did want to touch upon it really quickly again because I think it's such an awesome Christmas activity. It's over there at Give Kids the World Village in Kissimmee. All the money goes for, helping families who come here on Make-A-Wish trips. And I really wanted to go with Jensen, but we were idiots and we did not purchase our tickets, and the nights were sold out.
Oh, wow.
That just goes to show how great it is that everyone wants to go and you can't get in.
Like, yeah, it's a really nice activity. I know you didn't.
No, I liked it.
He was a little bit sick and tired the night that we went. So it was a great, I liked it.
I liked it too. I was just, like you said, sick and tired.
And literally sick and tired, not figuratively. But, I really wanted to go again because we went so early in the season, because I really wanted to get that TikTok out to you guys, that information out to you guys, that footage out to you guys. So we went but way back like in November.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to go again. I'm hopefully going to be going 2 more times because I signed up to do volunteer shifts over the holidays. But
it'll be nice. You get to see it again.
What did you say?
Are you going this week?
I signed up for Christmas night and New Year's Eve. Okay. So, and then I was going to try to do 1 or 2 more shifts if I could, but honestly, I'm just like, every single day I have something to do, and it's like something I need to do, and I feel bad about that, but I only have 24 hours in a day, so.
Yeah, but that's good. You're still going out there to do the volunteer, so, and that's, you're obviously doing something to help with the community, and you get to see, the lights again while you're working, so it's a win-win.
I'm excited about it.
So one thing that I was kind of excited about was this bar in downtown, which, Jensen, you got to come here and check it out. It's called The Courtesy. During the holidays, they decorated all Christmas theme. It's called Miracle on Orange Ave.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
But my pro tip would be to go during the week.
Yes.
Not on the weekends.
So it's just a regular bar. They have all these fancy cocktails. And then during the holidays, they're decorated up into December 30th. Everything's all Christmas themed. They have all these Christmas themed cocktail beverages, handcrafted cocktails. So you have a special Christmas themed menu to try.
And
the different
everything is
cocktails.
very Instagrammable.
Oh my God, everything.
The special glasses, the mugs, everything in there is just so beautiful.
Yeah, and then they also decorated for Halloween as well, and they have Halloween themed drinks also. But for Christmas, you can also buy the mugs or the different cups that they sell, and a portion of it goes to a charity. I forget what the charity was, but you can go online to their Instagram and check it out. One of the drinks that I enjoyed the most when I was there was called the On Dasher.
Your drink had a delicious, they put a marshmallow in there and then took a little torch, caught on fire, and gosh, it was so fragrant. It smelled like s'mores.
Yeah, so my drink had gin, vanilla liqueur, marshmallow, cardamom, black pepper, lemon, cream, an egg, and soda. So it's kind of like drinking a pisco sour. So if you had a pisco sour, which is like the Peruvian drink that they have, and they use egg in it and they whip it up, it was delicious. Yeah, it was a raw egg.
My sister's less of a drinker than I am.
Yeah, I forgot.
I never.
But it was really, really yummy. It was really, really good. And then you had the what is it called? The what is it called right here? The Yippee-Ki-Yay motherfucker. And that one was really good too. What I really liked about it was it was more of a rum drink.
You ended up drinking my drink too because I didn't like it.
It had rum, it had coconut, pineapple, and what really made it really yummy was the ube. And
I think that's probably why I didn't like it. I don't know, it had a weird taste to it.
Yeah, so it was pretty yummy. I liked it. I like drinking specialty cocktails, so I enjoy trying different new cocktails. So it was nice to have a nice.
And the bartender was nice.
Yeah,
he was
friendly.
Really friendly. I mean, he was really engaged in our conversation.
Yeah, he was really cool. He told us that he's been bartending for many years and he loves to create different cocktails. If you think about it, it's a form of art.
And I was gonna say that as well. Sometimes when you go to a bar, the bartender is somewhat of a showman.
Yes.
Like as far as like using the tools, mixing, straining and doing all those things. And it's nice to watch.
And he was doing all of that stuff.
It's like painting a picture, it's like an art.
And he had to make sure that his hand
gesture was his
like
hand
very,
like weird.
His pinky up, his hand, he like barely placed the cup on the table. Like it was just like a whole
It
show
was
in
a
the
nice
process.
experience
Yeah,
from start to
it
beginning.
really was. It really was.
One of probably my after Night of a Million Lights, my second favorite activity we did this year was we were invited to Sir Henry's Haunted Trail
Oh my
for
God,
their
yes.
Christmas event. So if you guys listen to a Halloween episode, we talked about Sir Henry's Trail. It's about 45 minutes from here.
It's in Plant
It's
City,
an easy
Florida.
drive in the night just for an evening. But they have themed it for Christmas. It's beautiful.
It's basically Halloween but Christmas theme, and they use Krampus and like all of the there was like a killer gingerbread man
with a knife.
With the knife, he almost shanked me once. While we were there.
Krampus. They had little evil elves.
Evil elves. They had laser tag there, which was pretty awesome with the killer gingerbread inside the laser tag. An escape room as well.
And there was 2 haunted trails.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Unfortunately, when you guys hear this, it's no longer going to be available.
Yes.
It was only 2 weekends, which is kind of a bummer. I hope that maybe they got a really good reaction to it.
Yeah.
And maybe next year they'll be able to add on more nights. But just stay tuned, because in the past, I have gone there for a haunted Valentine's Day event.
That'll be fun.
So I don't have any inside information about that. But if you're a scary lover and you love Halloween and things like this, just keep a watch on their Instagram. I'm hoping that's something that they will do this year.
Yeah.
For maybe in January.
I was really surprised.
February.
That was my first time going. So I really, really enjoyed it. And what sucked for me was the fact that I thought it was going to be cold. And it was actually warm that day. I had my jacket. So my ass was sweating.
We were sweating.
But other than that, I had a great time. They also have, food. They have souvenirs that you can buy. You can buy T-shirts, and all the people working there were very friendly, very nice. And the kids, I really enjoyed the kids doing the elves. They did a really, really great job working
their
as
costumes
elves.
were immaculate. Makeup
the costume, the contacts of the
this
girls.
girl had contacts that were like
peppermints.
They were so pretty.
So cute.
Yeah.
If you check out our Instagram, you'll see her eyes. I got a close-up shot of her eyes.
So that was pretty cool. It was a really fun event. I think that because it was the first time this year, they weren't sure how successful it would be. So hopefully they did get a good turnaround with it. And then hopefully next year they'll have the Christmas one. But if they do have the Valentine's one, we definitely gotta go. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Something we did while Jensen was here was the glass knife. Now that's one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, they have
that's one of your
good
Orlando favorites. We always send pictures to each other on Instagram, like when they release new pastries. Because I know that that's a place that you like to go. What do you remember what you had when we were there? They have their Christmas pastries out now.
So what I got was good, but I do regret getting it. I wish I would have gotten another one. I got the white
we should have gotten both of them.
I know. I got the white mocha cake, and it was good, but I didn't really taste a lot of the mocha flavor. To me, it reminded me of just the birthday cake that I had with them. But I really they had, I think, a dark chocolate coffee, little Christmas tree cream puff situation. And that looked really good. And I wish I would have tried that one. It was still overall very good. And even your brownie was really good too.
My favorite there is
was it a chronic brownie?
No, it's a caramel. What do you call the salt? Sea salt. Caramel sea salt brownie. Oh god damn. This brownie, every bite is just
I mean, their pastries, they I went for the first time before you came, Jensen, and their pastry is art.
Yeah, he never been.
I've never been before. I've seen it so many times and I've never been. And we went and it was nicely, right? Did you like the Christmas decorations there? It was a nice Christmas
I got the little waving Santa Christmas decoration that Stephanie got. But I always loved their decorations there. They
also have a small selection of gifts and they're very beautiful. Right now they have really, really cute Christmas stuff.
And Christmas ornaments
really
there.
Beautiful ornaments.
Candles.
What'd you say?
They're very unique too.
Yeah, very unique things. coffees, like things that would make nice little gifts probably for
Yeah.
Christmas. What did you have? You had a
I had
Christmas
a,
pastry
I just
too.
had a peppermint bark cookie, and it was so good.
But it was big. I
It
mean,
was
it was like
big.
probably a half-inch
Yeah,
big.
it was a pretty big cookie, so it was well worth it. So I enjoyed it. It had, little pieces of peppermint in it. The cream frosting was like peppermint and vanilla. The cookie was like, I think, a sugar cookie, but it was really, really yummy. And then I had a coffee because I wanted something like an iced coffee, and I didn't know that she can make it iced, and I'm glad that I asked. I had a lavender vanilla cinnamon latte.
That sounds really good.
Oh gosh, yes, it was really, really good. I love any like flowery drinks, like when it comes to like lavender or rose. I love like the rose flavored coffees. Same thing with drinks or any types of food with those types of things. So I really liked it. I was pretty surprised with it as well. And like I said, the atmosphere was really, really cute. So
Yeah, that was my first time going during Christmas, and gosh, it's so pretty in there. The aesthetic is just
yeah,
beautiful.
it
That place
really
is meant
is.
for Christmas.
And the service was great. They were very attentive. They kept coming around, saying if you want anything else, if you need water, because the pastries can be a little rich. So you definitely want to drink a little bit of water to kind of help with that too. But yeah, other than that, it was a really great place. I'm kind of looking forward because they rotate like the different pastries seasonally, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why you gotta follow them on Instagram, because they'll always post when they come out with new things.
Good. I'm gonna have to do that so I can try some of their new probably future spring
I know.
themed pastries that they're
Oh,
gonna have.
I'm not ready for spring. Oh, okay. Well, on to our next thing. This is like would be a fun, free family activity that probably you can do up until like Christmas or the day after Christmas, and that is if you go to Celebration. Celebration, of course, has activities on their main street. I think probably more on the weekdays. It's more popping. We went during
No,
the
weekends. It's
That's
more
what I
popular.
meant. That's what I meant to say. The weekend. We went during the week, and things were still going on, but they were not blowing the snow. I mean, kids were ice skating in their, I don't know what it is, like
I
plastic.
thought it was
ice.
real ice, but it looked like a plastic ice floor made for skating. And I was a little disappointed because I was like, damn it, my fat ass has never gone ice skating. Maybe I could come ice skating here in Celebration.
Did you see they had little walkers too? That you
I
could hold
know.
on?
I'm like, I'm good. That kind of pissed me off, but I can see it's more for kids. So the
Yeah.
kids really like it, so I can't be too mad. What did you like about the decorations out there when we went?
I liked how they were all connected and they all kind of went together with the music and everything.
Well, this was separately. That's Main Street. So what we were talking about is Main Street. But
Oh.
another street in if you're gonna hit it during the same time would be Jeter Bend. So on Jeter Bend, you just put it in Google Jeter Bend Celebration. It's about, I don't know, maybe like 10 houses on one or two blocks, and they all are like elaborately decorated. And you they have a station to put in on your car radio, and you watch the lights dance, and like Jensen said, they're all connected.
Yeah, they were connected, and then some of them had their own individual little like almost like a TV screen, but not quite, like a little bit more pixelated. But I thought that was cool. It still kind of complemented the overall show, but made the houses individual a bit on their own.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like the oh my god, what was it? I have the pictures of it.
There was one where like Santa was like in the upstairs window, like waving, like he was in the house. And
then there was
I
a
like the
snowman.
Frosty that was cold, the snowman that was
Yeah.
shaking.
Oh yeah.
That one was
Oh,
cute.
and I found a spider, a Christmas spider.
There was a Christmas spider there?
Yeah.
I didn't see the
It was on the
Christmas spider.
ground.
It was on the ground. So there was the one house had a bunch of blow-ups in front of it. And I was like, what is this? A Christmas spider? It was just like a spider with a bunch of random Christmas things.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know
didn't
if it
see
was like
that
an
one.
Easter egg, like just some little thing that they popped in there, or what it was, but I thought it was cute.
Yeah, but it was really decorated. Like I've been to Celebration, a couple of times, but I've never been to that street. And I would always just go to Main Street. So it was nice to see that. And there's just some really big houses, and they really go out on that street with all the Christmas decorations. So I guess they've been doing it for like a while now because it seems
Yeah.
like it's a yearly Christmas tradition that they do out there. Because there were so many people walking. There was even people just driving through with their car. Some lady got in our freaking way when we were trying to take pictures and video.
Yeah.
Like, lady, like
She
you
just literally
saw
like
us.
strolled in front of me.
And what was it that you said? I was laughing my ass
I
off.
can't- Probably like, hey, bitch, like, what
No,
are you
you
doing?
didn't say bitch. You said something else. I don't know what the hell you said, but it was hilarious. And I was laughing. I was like, you know, she can
She
hear
was
you.
so rude.
And I was like, I don't care if that bitch did it.
Yeah,
I don't care if
I
that
don't
bitch can
care.
hear me.
Because she wasn't even looking at me. That
No,
was the thing.
she
like,
knew that you were recording because we were like talking and recording. So,
oh wow.
oh my
So,
God.
that's, if you want some free family fun, or I love driving around looking at lights. That's something that we did growing up with our parents, well, with my dad, and I like doing that still, even though nobody else really likes to do that. Sometimes I do it alone.
Yeah, you got to sometimes do things that, that if some other people don't want to do it or like, then if you like it, do it. You don't have to always, wait on somebody else to do things. So that's a good thing that you still enjoy doing these things on your own. So there's been some, if you guys need to do some last minute Christmas shopping, let's see what some of the places that we
store
got.
that my sister actually introduced me to is Gasp.
Tell us about it because I have no idea what it is.
So I found it on Instagram a long time ago. I can't even remember how I found it. But it's over in Winter Park. It's this hot pink, small little building. It's super cute. Right now they have all these pink Christmas decorations up.
They have like three pink Christmas trees in there.
Yeah, it's really cute. But it's just a nice little store. We went back in June, but they are a newer business. So back then they didn't have as much stuff. So I was really excited to see that they had really grown since the last time I was there. And they have a bunch of Christmas stuff, a lot of gifts. It is a female-owned business, and I noticed on the Instagram page that she talked about how she curates a lot of her products from other small businesses and other female-owned businesses. So when you shop there, like you're not only supporting her small business, but you're supporting other people's small business. And they just have a lot to pick from. They have a lot of candles, stickers, they have apparel.
Jewelry.
Yeah, it's a lot to pick from.
Would you say it's more of a store maybe that might be more catered towards women versus like potential gifts for men, or?
For sure,
In
yeah.
your opinion?
Because a lot of it is more feminine stuff or
Okay.
pink stuff. But there are
They had a
couple
lot of
things.
stuff that was geared towards like your celestial signs, like Leo,
Yeah.
Capricorn.
Oh, like the horoscopes, astrology stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
That stuff I like, so I would have to go check it out either way, or just to find gifts for like my mom and my sister
Yeah.
and my girlfriends.
Yeah. I would say my favorite pick of the boutique when we went, they had this table in the back that had like different notebooks and books and things on it. And they had a series of notebooks that were, I don't know how to say it. So the cover was one color, and the page had imprint in it. It wasn't like it was drawn or written or printed. It was like imprinted, different
Embossed?
cities. Yeah, embossed, yeah. And it was like buildings and skylines of each city. So each city, like I saw they had like Berlin and Tokyo, and like I saw maybe like 5 or 6 different cities. And I thought they were really cute. And it was just like a blank journal. But
You love those.
yeah.
To see different ones, that's pretty cool to have different creative
If you
ones.
have like a city that you like, or I don't know, things like that make really good gifts to me. If
something different and unique.
Yeah, things that are unique, hard to find other places, but can be really like special to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody like spent a semester in Tokyo, or they really love anime stuff. I mean, that would be a really cute gift to give.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go check it out. That way I can see what goodies I can give to some of my girlfriends.
And it's not too far from the glass knife too.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I never knew that.
Yeah, we hit it up. We got dessert, and then we went there. And then we were also trying to go to Yay, which is a very small gift shop with a big personality in Ivanhoe Village. And it was closed actually by the time we didn't have time to make it there. But this shop is so cute. It is like the teeniest, tiniest little freestanding building. And actually, if you go on their Instagram, you'll see that during Christmas, they kind of put things on the outside of the building to make it look like a gingerbread house.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then like a couple months ago, they did like an ice cream theme for something, and they put pool noodles. They cut up pool noodles and put them on the side of the building to look like sprinkles.
Ooh, okay.
But this place is so cute.
Is it colorful outside in general?
No, it's just a white building.
Okay.
Which is probably why they can get away with decorating it for different times. But the inside is packed full with like little trinkets, very similar to this. And like Jensen said, it's other little businesses, different card, like Rifle Paper Co., different card companies, local businesses, cards, books, jewelry. And basically you go in and you can just walk a circle. Mm-hmm. So there's like a middle table and then everything on the edge. And when I did go, I had to walk around 2 or 3 times. I just wanted to make sure that I saw everything because there was so much stuff in there. But definitely check the hours. Their hours are kind of limited. And that's why we weren't able to make it there. But it's definitely a cute spot.
I'll definitely have to check that out too. There's, like I said, there's so many cool different things. And I'm sure every time you come and visit out here in Orlando, you probably see something new and different from the last time you were here.
Yeah, I love to see the new stuff. And I feel like Orlando's always growing. So there's always new stuff popping up that I can see whenever I come down to visit.
Sometimes I think she keeps up with Orlando Instagram more than I do.
More than us, yeah.
Sometimes she'll send me stuff like, have you been here yet? Or did you do this yet? Or did you eat this yet?
Especially the food stuff. I get so much food stuff on my Instagram.
There has been so many like new restaurants and new food things. Like just this last 3 months of the year, like I didn't know there was so many new things that popped up, and there's so many more. And it's like we don't have the time to check it out.
We don't have the time. We don't have the money. We only have 3 meals a day that we're allowed to eat. So I mean, we can't barely make all these places.
But we'll get to them eventually. So it'll keep us, busy and gives us the opportunity to check it out and give our input. Obviously, we're not going to want to give input if it's something that we thought that was like bad or not great, because there's been some places that we've gone. I'm not going to drop any names, but we've been to a couple of places that I did not have any good experiences as far as like service or food, and we just don't post about it because it's like I'm not going to put our name on something if I don't believe in the product or service or the food out there as well. So that's probably why there's certain places that we probably have seen, but we just don't post about it because it wasn't a good fit or something that we didn't like. So, and then we already talked about Neighbors with all the cool little Christmas
gifts. That's a good place
to
shop too.
Yeah, good shape to shop and drinks and just hang out. And then Buff City City
is like my new favorite place to shop for soaps and
balls
and all those things. So Buff City is, even though they're a chain, for some reason they have just infiltrated Orlando. This past couple months, I have maybe 3 or 4 locations in Orlando. One right over here by my house.
There's one now by my house too, in downtown. I'm like, holy crap.
I've been getting coupons for free soap in the mail, so I've been going over there getting free soap. And I bought these washer balls for the dryer, and they can scent them with any scent. He told me they can scent them with any of the soaps that they have in the store. They can put inside the dryer balls to put, in lieu of a dryer sheet.
Yeah.
And these balls smell so good. They make my sheets.
Your balls did smell pretty yummy when I sniffed them the other day.
Didn't they? Jensen, did I make you sniff the balls?
You didn't sniff her balls?
Oh God!
When I get a pair, you can sniff mine too. Okay. I make sure they're so fresh and clean.
Oh God, they make the laundry smell so good. And so then I went back and I got more free soap, and then I bought the laundry soap. They have the laundry detergent to match the ball scent, and so I want to double up. I'm gonna see I'm gonna do that for my sheets and my towels.
To see how it goes. Okay.
Is it liquid?
No, it's powder. But But it's like only like 3 or 4 ingredients. It's like all natural. You know how people like you see these tutorials online where they're telling you to make your own soap because it's better and it's cheaper, and it's kind of the same. I saw the list of the ingredients on the thing. It's only like 3 or 4 ingredients.
So it's good. So it's natural. It's good for the environment. And you said their soaps are also handmade, because I got my free coupon, but I haven't had a chance to go there yet. So
yeah, boo.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
They have so many flavors too, and the soap's pretty. The soap is so pretty.
Not until you use it and lather up.
Yeah, but I mean, just to look at it, like if you want to give it as a gift, it's pretty.
Yeah.
And they had Florida scents. They had a Dole Whip scent.
Ooh,
a butter. They had butterbeer, Dole Whip, and like some kind of Florida citrus. So they had like a little Florida section. But if you live in the Orlando area, check your mailbox because they've been sending out coupons for free bars of soap. And, it make a great stocking stuffer.
Yeah, especially if you stuff that stocking with some balls, some scented
balls.
Oh,
yeah. So
use later on.
So your sock will smell good and you'll have a nice gift. Yeah. I love stocking stuffers. Don't you love stocking stuffers?
I don't get any more stocking stuffers anymore.
I don't either, but because nobody lives with me and see, I have like this lonely stocking just there. But growing up, stocking stuffers was one of my favorite things to do because me and my sister love buying gifts, especially little gifts. Yes, little small gifts. See, all my presents are here. My sister brought them all.
Aww. I don't get any any gifts in my stocking. They'll still hang it up at my parents' house. And I was there, this past, couple of days or whatever, this past weekend. And my niece and my nephew, their stockings are stuffed. I don't got a damn thing in there.
I mean,
maybe some dust. That's about it.
You want like underwear.
I was gonna say, if I get lucky, I'll get some underwear, some socks, or some damn undershirts. And you know what? Now that a bitch is old, and if I get those for Christmas, that means that's one less that I have to worry about buying from my own pocket. So I actually appreciate those gifts instead. Now that I'm older,
Jensen, what's your number one thing that you want for Christmas? So many things that we want.
Well, the thing that I ended up wanting the most is a new carry-on because my wheels are messed up on mine.
Oh, we were talking about that.
I got one last year for Christmas.
It's hard to find a good suitcase.
Mine is a Samsonite. It's a Samsonite one. The Samsonites are pretty good. They're a little expensive, but they're really good.
So I don't know if you're familiar with away luggage.
No.
But they're always being plugged on social media, and
I haven't heard about them.
They just came out with a piece of luggage in my favorite color, and it is sparkly.
What is it called?
It's Away, AWAY. Unsponsored.
They have portable batteries in the
like
luggage.
click in the.
Oh.
And it has a lifetime warranty. Supposedly, I don't know how that works, but
yeah, they're expensive, but they're
very
probably
expensive. I really wanted that yellow one. Like she sent it to me. Jensen sent it to me, and then I looked at the price, and I was like, oh! I could buy like 3 plane tickets for that price.
$250? Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I don't know if it would necessarily be worth it. I mean, I felt what my friends had, like kind of checked it out from them. And I mean, it seems very lightweight. And I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a good thing because, depending if it's lightweight and it's built of good material, then it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because some airline carriers, they're assholes and they'll weigh your damn carry-on. And I'm like, really? Are you really giving a flying F about the weight of it? Like, come on. It's just to get more money. Like, same thing with, the suitcases if you're over your limit and stuff. And I know they have, a weight balance that they have to keep as well. But they're also trying to make money off of you either way. Yeah. So the lighter it is better. That's the reason why I like my Samsonite one. I got it I needed a new one and I was going to buy me one. And then last year, my mom got me one for Christmas. So I was like, hey, cool. I didn't get no socks or underwear. So that was an added bonus.
What if she would have packed the suitcase full of socks and underwear?
I would have been happy with that. Yeah, that would have been great too. I would have been happy with that. Nice. But I just got the carry-on. So I was happy with that. So I only had like 1 or 2 gifts last year. So I'm not expecting much this year.
You bought a lot of gifts.
I buy gifts this year for my family. Last year, a bitch wasn't working. Miss Rona had me broke, so I didn't buy anybody. I bless people with my presence. That was your Christmas gift. Merry Christmas. You see me. I'm here. Enjoy. But this year, I actually went a little bit more out and bought everybody gifts. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that for sure. So it'll be a fun Christmas. And a bitch don't gotta work for 10 days coming this Friday. So I'm looking forward to my little staycation. I'm not going anywhere, unfortunately. Everything's too damn expensive. Even though I have the money, I just don't want to spend it. It's the travel has been crazy. The delays, because my sister's a flight attendant, my roommate is too. He was delayed yesterday from Portland on his trip back. So I was just like, I don't want to deal with it, especially during the holidays.
Speaking of travel, Stephanie found a good little hack on TikTok about the security line at the Orlando airport.
Oh yes, Colleen posted about so some airports in the US are testing TSA reservations through Clear. So I had you do it. How did you do it?
So if you just like Google TSA Clear reservation lane, they'll take you to the website, and then they have selected times, and you just pick the time and it'll give you a QR code. And then whenever you go to TSA, there's like the Clear line, I think the TSA pre-check, and then the regular line. And then all the way on the right, there's a lane with big green flags that'll say the reservation lane. And you just show up and you scan your QR code on this like little pad stand that they have. And then you go right to the front of the line. They have a special lane for you. I was through security, probably in total, I was on the train in 15 minutes.
Wow. Do you have to pay for that?
No, it was free.
Well, you know how that is. If it's free, sooner or later, everybody's going to find out about it. Yeah. It's going to be just as bad as like when Disney's were giving their fast passes. So for free.
Pro tip, if you're traveling out of Orlando, MCO is one of those ones. Hop on, get that reservation, because the line at MCO can get really long.
Oh my God.
Especially in the mornings. I mean, I haven't flown since a couple months, I guess, May or...
Oh, sooner. You were in Pennsylvania in October.
October, yeah.
Still a couple of months.
Yeah, but... I guess you're right. Oh, yeah, and it can get really packed there. But that's a good tip. I forgot about that. Colleen, one of our friends that we met through social media, she posted it on her TikTok.
That's good.
And I said, let's give it a try.
That's a good pro tip. I never knew about it. But you know what? Next year, like this year was just trying to get my finances in order. Next year, I wanted to obviously keep my finances in order, but I definitely want to do a lot more traveling for sure. So that's one of my New Year's resolution, of course, is to keep that up and going. Do you guys have any New Year resolutions that you guys want to do for next year?
Just get healthier and maybe avoid men.
Ooh.
That's my life resolution.
I think that'll be good for me.
You know what? Sometimes you need some of that self-love, self-care, and focus on you. Have that selfishness where it's only me, myself, and I.
I'm going to save my resolutions because we're going to have a New Year's episode.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. My bad. So we can talk more about that later.
I have like a whole bunch.
Oh, I have a bunch more too. But since we were talking about traveling, that's just one of them.
Is there somewhere that you want to travel this year? Well, the upcoming year?
Who, me?
Well, both of you.
Oh. I definitely want to go back to Europe. I'm not really picky per se.
This little bitch here, he's thoughting and bopping all over the USA, all over the world, the globe.
Normally I do, but not last year. I haven't traveled out of the freaking country since 2019, since September 2019. So it's been over 2 years now. So I'm dying to get the hell out of the United States. You know that I travel a lot. So the only travel I did this year was just Chicago and New York and Miami. And that's it. I was just a basic bitch. I was a basic bitch this year. Like that's what basic bitches do. They go to Miami, New York, Atlanta, and LA. Oh, I forgot. And then party basic bitches, Vegas.
I saw this meme and it was like, I want to take my daughter on vacations so that when she's older, someone's dusty ass son doesn't try to impress her with a trip to Miami.
It's true. It is true. And you know what? That's my niece. My niece has been very well traveled since she was a young girl. And she's gonna be 15, so hopefully she can appreciate it now that she's older and have the fact that, my sister's a flight attendant, so that helps, to be able to travel. Even before we have flight benefits through my sister and stuff in the hookup, I've always saved my money, and that was always a top priority as far as where my money would go, would be to travels. Because that's something, those are memories that you create. You get to see new cultures, new people, try new foods, and it's just so much better. And you remember that a lot more than a freaking toy or materialistic things, especially for kids.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something I want to do. As far as like European country, I would love to go to Croatia. I would like to go to, oh my God, what is it called? It's Hungary, where they have all the different, what do you call it? Those pools, like they have like the whirlpools, basically, like the spas, basically, but they have parties where you can do parties too. And they're huge.
Naked parties?
No, maybe they have those too, but the ones that I saw, they didn't have that. But it looked really cool. I would like to go back to Italy again.
I just want to go anywhere, honestly. Anywhere I haven't been. Jensen, did you have a place? I think you were starting to talk.
I mean, I don't think it'll happen, but pre-COVID, I had a European tour booked with a tour company for 5 countries, and it's been delayed ever since. And I'd love to be able to
Did they refund you, or you're still in waiting?
I'm still in waiting. I think if they delay it one more time, like this year, then I'll probably just ask for a refund, because I did get the travel insurance. But I'd love to go because it's a Eastern European tour. It's 5 countries. Like little over 2 weeks, and it would be really nice, but I think it's going to take a while to get all 5 countries open and available.
What countries are they?
I think it was Germany, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic, and I think Austria.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Poland would be nice to go to because my dad is, half Polish or whatever, so that'd be kind of cool to go and check out too. And those are countries that are not as expensive compared to like the other European countries like Italy and Spain. Even though Spain isn't that expensive, but it's still somewhat there. And France is expensive. So it's like, it's nice to see the other Eastern European countries that are still beautiful and not as expensive, like the common ones that everybody typically go to. So
yeah,
that'd be kind of cool. Well, hopefully you get to go because, you've been wanting to go since, what you said before the pandemic. So
yeah,
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I'm ready to get the hell on out of here and start traveling the world. So
I really want to go to the place in Africa called the Giraffe Manor, where it's like a hotel, and then the giraffes like bring their
I've seen
heads
it looks
into
so
the.
cool.
Don't they have that here at Animal Kingdom?
I know, not that nice.
But they have one somewhat similar, no?
They have, like the hotel. But the animals can't get that close to you.
No?
No.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
And they have like 5 animals, so half the time you can't even see them because they're somewhere else on property.
Yeah. But that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool to do.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, you got a surprise for me?
My sister left this for us. She was going to surprise us when we were supposed to record together. But she bought us these balloons to celebrate our 50K on TikTok.
Yay!
So we got to blow these up and make a TikTok.
Yes. Well, yeah, that is so awesome. We're now actually 50.1K.
I know.
Wow.
So we've been growing. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm really hoping we can continue growing and getting more listeners and followers and see what happens. Definitely, for sure. So yeah, we'll definitely make a video or a post about that for sure.
So I think this wraps up our Christmas episode. Yes. Did you have anything else to contribute?
Nope, I think we covered everything.
Go see Cirque du Soleil. Go to Night of a Million Lights. Do all the things, Orlando, and keep following us.
Yes, and have a very Merry Christmas, everybody, to all our listeners and followers out there. Stay safe. Enjoy your friends and family.
And we're going to have one more episode before the end of the year. So.
Okay, we'll have another episode, so stay tuned. Like and follow.
All right, have a good night. Bye.
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 My sister loves to say bye, so we can say bye in this episode. Bye.
Bye.